Welcome back, everybody, into our semifinal matchup. On the left-hand side, we have Krankle Krew. On the right, it's going to be Adventure scripted by Hopaka, aka Ash. This is going to be our second best of 3 of the day. Semifinal match means that the bounties are available. If you want to check out the bounties, use exclamation bracket. You can also find out that the draft style of this tournament and qualifiers is going to be in the pick a hero and it is no longer available sort of style. So heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this series. There's no baseline tournament bans, and bans at the top of the screen do not add to that list. Beavers ruin multiple lives every day. I mean, they can. But the reason that I also say that beavers are terrifying animals, there was one of my friends was telling me a story that her friend, their dog got bit by a beaver, and the dude literally said that it was like seeing an animal with a shotgun blast of like flesh removed. Because a beaver, like beaver's teeth actually, like they have copper in them. Like they're like strong. They're very, very strong. So when they bite into another animal, I mean, that's probably the same thing as like a knife through room temperature butter. Like it's probably nothing. Also, we've had, there's actually a couple trees that have been felled because of beavers, and you can kind of see the way that they chewed around, so it's just, I don't know. They're fascinating creatures, but they're terrifying. Coyotes, whatever. Bears, whatever. Beavers, hell no. Hell no. And they're quick. They actually do move pretty quick. Like, they're not that slow of animals. But I think you can outrun one decently, but I think they still will chase you a bit. They're very territorial. Anyways, beaver talk aside, welcome to Haunted Mines, map number 1. We have got a Hanzo Johan on the left-hand side, Blaze and something else. The map bans were Battlefield and Sky Temple from Adventure scripted by Hopaka, Towers of Doom and Cursed Hollow banned away by Krankle Krew. Let's see, what do we get here for our first pick? What do they taste like? What, beavers? I have no idea, I've only had their nuggets. Oh, God. I hope you're all enjoying today's games. Uther left-hand side first picked. I don't hate that whatsoever. Nice start. Not too bad. Right side of our lobby here. Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Urel and Sylvanas. Okay. Bounties are available, so if I do see one, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we don't have to go through the entire list. I think a lot of us kind of know. We do like beavers here. I mean, they're cute. What do you want to go into this Uther with? Is it double support? It's gonna be double support, I think, with the Vala. Like, I think it's gonna be hyper carry Vala with a double support. Like, maybe you could go into Zarya as well. And pick up, like, another solo laner. Actually, I'd love that. I'd love a second solo laner. Pick up another healer as well. So you have, like, Dahaka. You have, like, the solo lane sandwich with Uther, Vala, and the second support running around getting kills. I actually would not hate a Karazim. There's the Zarya ban. That's okay. That's okay. I wouldn't mind a Karazim or an Ariel. There's so many good walls to bop people into with Detainment Strike. And realistically, you could follow that up with a Celestial Charge or a Drag from Dahaka or Imperius. So I'd love to see an Imperius. And as I said, the Karazim wouldn't be bad. Depends if they want the 7-sided strike. Palm is always a nice tool as well. Or they could just look for an early Ariel. Apologies. Could look for an early Ariel and just, as I said, have a lot of... Man, actually, Ariel would be insane if you think about it. Stun from Uther or Ariel, and then the other follows up. Drag from Dahaka. Post level 10, Rain of Vengeance from Vala. Yeah, dude, I actually say that, like, the more and more I say it, the Ariel seems insane here. And then also, I'd love another solo laner. The Imperius is a good CC follow-up. You can go to Thrall as well. He brawls pretty good. But we'll see what actually ends up happening. That's what I would like to see. That's what I'd like to see. I don't know if that's actually what we're gonna get. take a moment here and find out. As we wait for these next two picks to come through. I wonder if they're having the same conversation. Do we want to hyper carry this? It's like I love casting this game and breaking it down. Some days, chat, I can just see through the miasma, and it all just makes sense to me. I do like the Lucio pickup here. Gives you an extra cleanse with high five. Sound Barrier is a good team fight. Not really team fight pause, but it's a good way to like buff up the team during a team fight. Rhaegar could have been a consideration with Bloodlust, but either way, it doesn't matter. Zagra. Zagra is going to be grabbed here at the end, so we'll have Zagara to round this out with a Stukov variant Sylvanas Yrel up against Lucio, Imperius, Vala, Dahaka, Uther. I do like the Krankle Crew draft quite a bit, but we'll have to see how Adventure Scripted by Alpaca do. Let's get into the game and start up a prediction. If Odds was still supported, we'd see a Stukov nerfs. It's not like we had a patch last week for Here's the Storm. That'd be crazy. Exclamation patch.
For combat heroes.
On the right-hand side of our semifinal matchup, we have got a Ren Stukov dead inside on your Yrel. We're looking at Alpaca with our Varian, Bish on the Sylvanas, down for Liv, which is Mariel playing that Zagara, and over on the left-hand side, apparently we need 2 minutes for the NA players to wake up a little bit. We've got Krankle Crew with a Tremor on Dahaka. We're looking at Deviant on our Uther, Kira on the Imperius, Marl playing the Vala, and Porky with your Lucio. We'll go to the center of the map for competitive integrity, all that good stuff. We'll just go ahead and turn off the map and all that so you can at least see who's on what and what the level 1s are going to be looking like. Obviously, some of these are not picked up yet. Now, Cure. Why? Why Cure? Why would you? Why Cure? We got 8,000 on Krankle Crew and 10 on. Oh, okay. We got a little bit more on our right side team. Auto attacks Ravala, Dauntless Yrel, Silver Touch Uther. Is there ever a time Blizzard didn't nerf Stukov in the last couple patches? Can we see who's on who first? Am I not showing that literally on the screen right now?
Battle commencing in
Good countdown, Porky.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go and summon.
Why is everybody so afraid of the Celestial Charge talent level 1? I really don't get it. Like, why are so many people afraid of the Celestial Charge talent at level 1? Oh, good stun from Uther into Alpaca. Charges on to Cure, who lands the Celestial Charge into this Stukov. Avenging Wrath in from Yrel. And that's it right there at the beginning. Zagara throws a few Banelings into the fort front gate right there. $8,000 to $12,600. Nicely done. That's awkward. Cure just activated Molten Armor, and it did not reveal any of the Zagara creep. That's really creepy. Extra damage is extra damage. Okay, alright. Extra damage is extra damage, chat. Extra damage is extra damage. Celestial Charge final damage is increased by 75%, and its cooldown is reduced by 1.25 seconds for each Valorous brand on the target when stun completes. Extra damage is extra damage, chat. Haunting Wave from Sylvanas. Tremor getting bopped back, and that's Dahaka going down. Porky now wall riding to the side. sappers in bottom will be grabbed here. Push dip by the Vala. We do have Uther as well joining in. 1-to-1 in kills so far. 18 stacks for our auto attack Vala. We do have also Dahaka with his tissue regeneration level 1. We got the Lion's Maw for our variant as well, picking up his 8th stack. Celestial Charge going in. No connection onto the enemy. Little Solarian Flare thrown back. So, our Siege Giants on the left will be grabbed, Siege Giants on the right. Objective phase will be announced really soon. What's easier to hit, an auto or a Q? Well, just land a Q. Easy. Next question. Next question. Also, it's consuming Valor's brand marks bonus damage. So you still, so my point also, Kalavath, is you're still gonna have to land 2 different skill shots. It's not just auto attack, it's consuming a Valor's brand. And you get a Valor's brand for Solarian Flare skill shot, Celestial Charge skill shot, and enemies being around you in your Molten Flame. So you still have to land 2 different skill shots. So like, I mean... I'm just saying. Still skill shots to be landed. And 7 talents here on the horizon. Variant charges in. Taunt available if he wants to use it. Uther lands a stun back. Taunt into Lucio. Avenging Wrath in. Porky getting pushed up against the wall. Vala trying to vault around, get Death Dealer value, and also jump out of the mines. Deviant's going to go down. A good Celestial Charge into a few enemies as Uther still falls. And Vala will fall. That's going to be 1 stack of her Gambit going down. And another one for the side of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. I will die in this hill, don't make me. I'm not trying to, but I guess if you want to be right, you can be right, and I'll shut up so that way you can be a happy Twitch chatter. Okay? 7 talent here on the right-hand side. As we have 42 to 36 and rising of these skulls in the Risen Mines. As our Grave Golem down here will be cleared out by the side of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. What is that on the map? There was something weird down over here on the mini-map. I don't know what that was. Well, 52 to 58 to 42. Pretty close in the golems. But there's already been some decent siege into the fort front gate. Actually, the same to be said in bottom lane as well. But unfortunately for both these teams, is actually going opposite lanes. Actually, no. Zagara did lose a little bit down here as well earlier from the push of the enemy team. Vala and Uther are pushing that bottom lane a bit. Golem pushing up top lane. Vala will vault away. Lucio, nice sound wave from Lucio. Pushes back the Variant who's looking to charge in with a taunt available. Black arrows from Sylvanas will activate. Lock down the structure. Stun from Uther immediately. Celestial Charge coming in. Dahaka brush stalks up. Looking for a drag potential. Lands at point blank on a Stukov, and he does go down. As the objective is still really healthy in top lane, but it seems like they want a team fight or something. No. Krankle Krew are going to just let that push with Vala clearing it out. Zagaro's managing bottom. And the Golems, let's see, 24,000 and 460-something. 28,000 and 551. So damage-wise, I mean, the few extra skulls really did add in some extra damage. Health bar-wise, not a ton, but it's the damage that really got scaled up quite a bit. Big barrage of Banelings coming out from our Zagara, and Kier does go down. Our Imperius picked off a Uther to fall as well. And it looks like Sapper did get the tower right there. 1 more remaining. Makes it in. Gets about an eighth of the health bar of that. 10 talent here on the right-hand side. Massive shove. Big wailing arrow from Sylvanas. And Lucio does go down. It is a Nidus Network Zagara. We can check after this game if Adventures of Scripted by Hopaka have done Nidus Network yet. I think they might have done it, but failed with it, I think is the situation here. So this looks like it could be a bounty for the right-hand side. I would doubt they would be taking Nidus Network on a map as small as Cursed Hall or Haunted Mines just for the utility of it. So I think this is definitely for a bounty. But as they push in through bottom lane, Varian does go down. 3 to 8 in kills. That does bolster the experience on the left-hand side. We've got a Wailing Arrow, Nidus Network. We'll also be seeing the Ardent Defender, Charge, and Massive Shove. On the opposing side, it's going to be our Sky Suplex, the Unrelenting... Not Unrelenting Descent, sorry. The Wrath of Angiris. Divine Shield. Wave of... Not Wave of... My god. Reign of Destruction. Reign of Vengeance. All the wrong talent names today. As we also get High Five from Lucio. Okay. All the wrong talent names. Oh, wait a minute. On the right-hand side, the Celestial Charge does connect into Varian. The Reign of Vengeance does as well. The Lurking Arm to zone back the enemies from Stukov as a big Righteous Hammer from Dead Inside pushes back the side of Krankle Krew. The Wrath of Angiris is avoided by a Haunting Wave of Sylvanas as Vala picks up her 100th plus stack on her autos. Looking to chase down Dead Inside. Lucio with the push-off for the slow. Celestial Charge. Might have been a Hand of Freedom or something activated in there. I thought I saw it connect. Slows and roots, I don't know. Something seemed weird with that interaction really quickly. Stun immediately into Celestial Charge. A drag from Dahaka. This time Yrel can't get away. She does go down. 90 seconds left on her Ard Defender as some... There we go. Tremor's going to pick up both of those batches of skulls. Looks like he may have hit his B a little too early. But either way. I'm actually going to go straight for this boss right now. Going to go straight for the big batch. I think there's like 20 to 30 in this. I think it's 5, 10, 15, 20. I think it's like 20 or 30 that are dropped out of this thing. Good Celestial Charge into 2. Wrath of Angiris taunted away. Cure getting low. Banelings go in. And Cure does go down. Deviant throws back a stun. That creates enough space for him to back away. But unfortunately, there was a Yrel waiting outside. Another Reign of Vengeance from Vala. She's able to stall out the enemies, but this is 68 Skeletal Defenders, or Risen Minor Skulls on the left-hand side. Down 13 talent here. Down 6 kills. It's 4 to 10, favoring the right-hand side. And Adventure scripted by Hopaka, they're like, we don't think we're going to get much value out of the Golem, so let's just go ahead and hard siege bottom lane. The Golem is coming through this lane, but it's going to be really weak. I mean, Yrel's going to get what? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, so is it 4, 1 per? Oh, it is. Okay. I thought it was 5. I think there might be some 5 camps and some 4 camps. Lucio does go down as we're literally watching Yrel get skulls right there. And this blue Golem in top lane, 68 for the side of Krankle Krew, who are down in kills and structures. Maybe they can start advancing through the enemy territory via this massive Golem. 129 stacks for Avala, 9 stacks on the Dahaka, enhanced agility. We got level 1 for our Varian finished out completely. Bile drop on the Zagara, 6 out of 12. And Lucio Soundwave, 0 stacks currently. Or, well, I guess there's only 1 stack to be had, and it's to hit 3 enemy heroes at once. Waiting what we get here. Siege onto the fort. Siege Giants behind it. Sylvanas and Varian chilling in bottom. Dahaka, he's going to throw back in isolation. He doesn't land it. Looks for the drag, doesn't land it. The Black Rose from Sylvanas active. Lurker Strain from Dahaka from level 4 does help out here. And Hopaka and Bish, they decide not to chase him further. But a keep is going down in bottom lane. And it looks like some backs are being stopped by the Yrel. Imperius is here. He's gonna get charged. He's gonna be taunted, and then the boss stun. Whoa, the last bit of mana that Bish has able to find that kill into Imperious. Lucio's run all the way back over here as well. The core shielding's starting to drop. Golem and Siege Giants in top lane still pushing against the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. The shielding's down, and I'm surprised they're not hard pushing this. Middle lane pings? No? Alright, Zagara goes and clears this out, and that'll be the end. One keep going down, and Adventure scripted by Hopaka doing well. What's up, Kalis? How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. It's only Wednesday, my gosh. Oh, it's been a month. It's been some really interesting last 2 months. I'll tell you that. Hopefully things improve. 12 to 4. We've got our sappers and top pushing in. Varian's using banner to check ahead. Kier chilling in the bush. Left-hand side. Mac, thanks for the follow, bud. Glad you're enjoying the content. Thank you very much. Righteous Hammer charged up. She does have the Templar's Verdict. Or excuse me, the Righteous Momentum. Bottom lane, bottom lane, bottom lane. Dahaka, be careful. He knows. He knows. He saw Varian pop out of the bush with Sylvanas that last time, so he's kind of wise to the situation. As this turtle up is being had. No 16 talents here on the left-hand side, so that's why we're seeing such a heavy turtle.
I heal.
Okay. Righteous Hammer being charged up. Urel shows up with the rest of the team in top lane. Marl's able to just vault away immediately. Push into top lane. We do have Black Arrows from Sylvanas getting some value here already. Varian in the bush. But he's not going to be able to step out and find a taunt lockdown target. We do have our siege camp, though, being grabbed. That'll go into top lane, if I'm not mistaken. And another golem is available here in 5 minutes. Or 5 seconds, that'd be crazy. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, and there we go. 2, 4. Yeah, so there are some 5 camps, some 4 camps as well. Okay, so that's the split. So it looks like it's asymmetrical. Yeah. Or symmetrical flipped or whatever it is. I forget the terminology. Cure gets his Molten Armor activated. Rain of Vengeance onto this Varian as well. Massive shove onto the Dahaka. Hopaka going to be goodbye, as that is a Wrath of Vengeance to pull him back into the loving arms of Vala, who gets enough damage in. The Celestial Charge will connect into our Stukov. The Rain of Vengeance coming through as well, and Stukov does go down. Trying to speedrun the WoW pre-expansion event. Oh, that the expansion comes out what? Monday? Isn't it like Monday or something next week? It's like the 26th or something. They talked about it at Gamescom last night, but I wasn't paying attention because World of Warcraft has never been my jam, so. With a couple kills through bottom lane, have the members of Krankle Krew taken map number 1. Dahaka looks for the drag onto Sylvanas. She doesn't get pulled out of position. We do have the Bile Drop finished out by Zagara. So her Infested Drop has that extra roach now, but the core shielding is dropping rapidly. So Tremor's health bars as well. Varian spawns, jumps out, gets the kill. No, no, not like this, not like this!
Team kill.
Not like this. Not like this. 5,760 HP remains. I mean, that's a lot to go through, and the shielding will come back. Death timers are relatively long, and the map is quite small. By the time the rotation happens and enemies are on core, we got about 20-second average death timer, and I think that should be enough to work its way through this left side core. Beautifully defended by Adventure, scripted by Hopaka. I thought Krankle Krew were going to take that and turn it around right at the last minute. Unfortunately for our blue squad, that'll not be happening. And this is your adventures, scripted by Hopaka, with a 29% core ending map number 1. They kept it spicy this week for all of you. Tomorrow, have you bought the super expensive Crazy Edition? Monday for everyone else. How much is the super expensive Crazy Edition, Zig? Release on the 26th, early access 22nd, Tuesday night, Friday morning for midnight for me. Okay. Gravekeeper's core has back spine spikes too. I missed what you're asking about. Both of the cores are Gravekeeper. That is the Gravekeeper's map. The only map where you have Ravenlord versus Gravekeeper is Towers of Doom. Which I feel like we would have gotten a comic about, but Blizzard decided that they weren't making enough money off of HOTS and decided to delete the game with an email. 90 euros? So it's 90 euros for just that, and then you're also paying the monthly on top of that, right? Because isn't WoW subscription based? So it's 90 euros plus your monthly fee. Oh, well, we dropped down to 300 subs. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully we can hit that sub goal today, because we need to push that sub goal up. We have not had many subs lately, which is, I gotta be honest, a little bit of a bummer, but I hope you all consider, as we're gonna go ahead and roll some ads out and get ready for map number 2. Welcome back, everybody, into our second map in our second best of 3 of the day. Hope you're all having a wonderful time, so I'm just making sure that everything is good. Ads are done. We're ready to go. And here we are in map number 2. We're going to Garden of Terror. This will be the first pick of Krankle Krew. They lost, so they opted in for first pick priority. This will give Adventure Scripted by Hopaka the map choice, and they'll choose to take us to Garden of Terror. Can't stand drinking anything hot. So would you say that you don't like hot drinks? Would you say that they don't get you going when you feel you're slowing? So Wendy's doesn't serve it right away with a smile and a have a nice day? You're welcome, chat. So, Junkrat Maev. Not bad bands. As a reminder, the 10 heroes that were previously played on Haunted Mines just now will not be available for this next map. Abathur. Makes sense. A lot of good push potential. Samuro hatting and stuff is really annoying. Nothing hot. I don't like iced tea makes my stomach hurt. I don't know why. There's something weird about it. I always get nauseous after drinking iced tea. So I don't do that. Or at least iced black tea. And I can't have coffee. So I can't make like iced coffee or anything like that. God, I miss coffee. Oh! I miss coffee and espresso so much. Not the caffeine, honestly the taste. I loved a nice little espresso, a little bit of sugar, not much, just an itty bit. Itty bit to cut the bitter. But not completely, because that bitter is delicious. To me, drinking something hot would be the equivalent of like putting spices in your water. I mean, technically that's what I do though, bathroom. Technically, that's already what I do, because tea is kind of spices. Well, at least the tea that I drink also has spices in it. It's the type is lemon lift, and it definitely has some spice. There's also there's one that I like to get in the winter called Constant Comment, and that's like it's orange spice tea. Oh, dude, it's so good. Oh, so delicious. ETC Blaze on the right hand side. We'll have a Diablo Maev band away. Oh wait. Oh, they took the Hanzo. Sorry, I was like, wait a minute, Bish is in this game. Did Bish get Hanzo? Do we get to see the ever so sought after Hanzo from him? Unfortunately not. I thought the caffeine gives taste. What, for coffee? I don't know about that, but I mean, when I worked at a coffee place, we learned that obviously there's different like types of coffee. There's light, dark, medium roast. I was like a medium to light roast, but I drank it black. So, without any cream or sugar, mostly. But then espresso, I always just put a little bit of sugar in there. I don't know how you drink stuff with my mouth. Stream deck? Really? That was like the perfect timing. Anyways. CSI, yeah. Does it really not work today? Why is IQ sometimes? Why is IQ such an IQ? Restarting IQ really quickly, so give me a second here. My mouse not connecting to IQ? Man, dude, they do one update for IQ and everything goes bonkers. Alright, there we go. No, it's all broken. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's actually my keyboard. Stream Deck's working perfectly fine. It's my keyboard. Oh, let's see. So Hanzo, Rhaegar, Johanna. We do have the Chromie Malthael band away as a Brightwing Gul'dan is picked up on the right. Are they gonna go Hypercarry Gul'dan? Is that why they wanted the Malthael ban? Or is it just... Because, like, the way that it makes me think is that there's going to be a third Bruiser or a third high health pool hero, so I was thinking that maybe that's the reason they want the Malthael gone. Also, Kyr's Malthael is really good, so there's that too. There's also the fact that Kyr has a really good Malthael, so let's just keep that in mind. Alright, give me a second here. I wanted to see if I can find where the previous bounties are. There it is. I don't know why it was hidden. So Adventure scripted by Alpaca did just win with a Nidus Network Zagara, so that is their third bounty claimed. The dudes have claimed 12 total bounties. We'll be seeing the dudes coming up next. That'll be our next best of 3 of the day for the semifinals. It is not going to be a Bruiser. It's going to be a Tracer. Okay, so they don't want to give Kyr a Malthael. But realistically, Krankle Krew have a fantastic draft here. I absolutely love what they put together. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's get into the game. Okay. Map number 2 in this series. On the right-hand side, we're going to be taking a look at adventures scripted by Alpaca up in said Best of 3 series, looking to make their way into the Grand Finals, which will be after our upcoming Best of 3. Mario playing your Gul'dan, Alpaca on the ETC, Bish Tracer, Red will be your Brightwing, and Dead Inside to play Blaze. Left side of the map is going to be Krankle Krew. We got a Kyr Li Ming, Marl playing the Hanzo, Tremor on your Johanna, Porky with a Hogger, and Deviant Rhaegar. Let's get into mid. Let's see what the rest of the level 1s look like. Ooh, we'll have the Chaotic Energy for our Gul'dan, picking up Globes. Drain build Gul'dan, no Fell Flame. Tracer blinks in, Parting Gift immediately. She's trying to get some Parting Gift value, level 1. Or I guess Recall immediately. But you get 7% Pulse Bomb charge per little grenade that hits enemy heroes. So blink in a bunch of times, try and get those grenades to pop off in front of a bunch of enemies. Doesn't work out. Tracer does rotate to top the phase shift from Brightwing. The Polymorph should come through. The Jet Propulsion's there, and Kyr taken down.
A singular strike.
We'll see if Krankle Krew can make this series go the distance. And trust me, chat, I know you want it. I want it too. Let's get more games today. The remaining series are still best of 3s, so we have a max of 8 more maps available. 2 in this series, including this one we're watching. 3 in the next, and 3 in the following. Unfortunately, on these Wednesdays, the players have voted or opted in for not doing best of 5s to the Grand Finals, and I can understand that. This tournament is technically getting late in EU. It's very early for us in NA. So by the time we get to the Grand Finals, it's usually kind of nearing 22, 23 CEST. It's a little bit late for some of the players, especially on a school night. Granted, in Europe, I'm pretty sure you don't have a strict boss that'll make you show up exactly at 6:55 in the morning the next day. think most of the shops in Europe open at like 10 a.m. You know, they have a lazy breakfast. They go for a stroll. They get free healthcare, and then they go to work. There was a bit from Ted Lasso that was killing me. He goes to the hospital in London, and he's just talking to the doctor, and he goes, "Are you telling me that I could fall off the top of a building, get placed in front of any ER in a trash can with my legs and arms just sticking out, and y'all fix me for free?" That shit was killing me last night. That shit was absolutely killing me last night. Deviant almost going down in this bottom lane, but gets the chain heal, and as well as the well tap will not be picked off. ETC, Gul'dan, and friends are trying to push things up with this Siege Giant camp, but Johanna rotates in, pulls the Siege Giants in with the Condemn, and looking to try and clear this out. But unfortunately, Fell Flames, Arcane Flares, and ETC Face Melts are just pushing everyone back. The Face Shift from Brightwing into the top lane, once again. The dive onto Kier, this time with a Pulse Bomb, confirming the kill, and Kier does go down. The members of Adventure Scripted by Holpaka don't want to map 3. And I mean, competitively, do you really think they would? It's not like they're trying to play games for us. They're trying to play games for qualifier points. How are we doing on our gamble, chat? 6,200 to 7,300. That is fantastic. Okay, so... 7s are almost here. Explosive Arrow. Gul'dan Drain build continues. ETC with his guitar here on the Hammer On. He also went into Crowd Surfer level 4, so he can float over those walls right there with a cooldown reduction as well. Cure almost going down. But Tracer Pulse Bomb not enough this time. The Twin Flames from Blaze won't be able to take her down either as the heal from Deviant does come through, but there will be one seed on the right-hand side. And Gul'dan continues to push a bottom. For free? Dude, that bit Ninja killed me. That part killed me. I was cackling last night at that. Oh, critical miss. Tracer goes in once again. Pulse Bomb not available. Jet Propulsion. Some Twin Flames will be enough to take down that Li Ming as Tracer recalls. Soothing Mist Cleanse. And now Rhaegar bites in, lunging in, looking to get some Brightwing meat for dinner, but I don't think he's going to find anything. Polymorphed, Arcane Flare thrown back as well. Tracer taken down by Hanzo on the left-hand side. ETC came in as well. I apologize. 2 fights happening at once, as they will trade Hanzo Tracer. So ranged assassin for ranged assassin as the second objective phase comes up here. Staggering blow. Holpaka trying to get away. He's got a kind of sidewall roll. Oh, nice. The minion wave is here to eat those tower shots. Pixie Dust onto ETC. He's able to avoid the Condemn. That's going to be a punishment at level 7 from Johanna, reducing that healing by 35%. But a Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Can Dead Inside get out? No, he's so dead. No, the Phase Shift from Brightwing, and he's able to eke his way through that gate. Squeak his way through the gate. He just passed you by there. Marl in bottom lane is going to get Dovin taken down here. I don't see a world that Marl doesn't... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe. Yeah. But Tracer's dead. Well, ETC stage dive. Avoided by Cure with a blink away. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you, bud. Be Wednesday to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Crowd Surfer away from ETC. Did use stage dive. Bunker, Horrify. Pulse Bomb, Sticky Bomb upgrade, and as well as blink heal for the Brightwing. It's a Pixie Dust over to Holpaka, as well as a small blink heal. Some of that healing denied, but of course, the level 7 from the Johanna. The Sin's exposed. Also, if you did not know, the punishment healing duration debuff can be extended by auto attacks into the target. It's not just a one-time application, so you can see it kind of that bar ticking up when Johanna hits again. Wants to make sure that they get that hit in to deny some of that phase shift value. It is still Hyper Shift level 1. We've been seeing some Brightwing players trying out Greater Polymorph at level 1, but it still seems like Hyper Shift is the jam. Even though it was nerfed from 6 to 4% and from 1 to 0.5 second cooldown reduction, it does still seem that this is the priority level 1 for our Brightwing players, as this second objective has been delayed so very long. And Hogger Blaze activates his Pyromania. It's 3-5 in kills. Stage dive from ETC lands under the Johanna. She activates the Iron Skin. Li Ming trying to back away. A Jet Propulsion does get a good CC stun, and that's going to be great damage into Kira, but Hogger's the one to go down. Kira's still trying to throw back Arcane Orbs, but doesn't look like they're... Wait a minute, Tracer. I thought she was going to go in a little bit deeper there, but she decides better of it as a scatter finishes out that level 1 simple geometry from Hanzo poking onto the Tracer. And Gul'dan picks up his 15th regeneration globe as well. ETC power slides over the wall, gets the safety. Tracer gets the channel. 2 out of 3 seeds to the right-hand side for Adventure, scripted by Hopaka. Oh, pretty good gamble, chat. 14,000 to 7,000 just about. Rounding on those numbers for ease. ETC will go into his Encore, so he's going to get... Oh, we've done this math before, but I can't think of it right now. It's like 3-point-something seconds of cooldown reduction. 3.25, is that right? 5% of 75, 7.5... 3.75 seconds, I think, actually. 3.75 seconds of cooldown reduction for enemy here with that face melt, as well as a little boom box. Bunker, stage dive in from ETC. Johanna's on the point. Camp will be actually grabbed by the Johanna as Blaze and ETC were jumping in and out of that bunker, which does not hold channel, and Blaze does go down. Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo. Because EU arrows never miss. Second one of the game. Day. Second Hanzo of the day, second missed arrow of the day. Unfortunate. Get our seed up and available. Pulse Bomb, nope! Ancestral healing in time. 10 second cooldown on that bad boy as we do have the Horrify from the Gul'dan. A Shockwave from Hogger. Oh, Gul'dan's so very low, and he also had that healing debuff applied. Li Ming gets a reset. Can Kier pop off here? Kier really needs to pop off for his team. They need these extra kills to close the experience deficit. They also need to grab this objective. They need to go clear top lane. They need to do a lot of things. Unfortunately, that need will not be met as Blaze comes in with the Jet Propulsion. Twin Flames, Pyromania active. He wants to take them down. The slows are pretty good. No, Hogger shares the Pulse Bomb damage with Li Ming. I think she was dead either way, but still, an unfortunate series of events, as that is going to be Krankle Krew losing a few more members, and Adventure scripted by Hopaka looking like the dominant force in this best-of-3 series. Okay. Garden Terrors will be summoned in bottom, mid, and top. Dead Inside chilling off screen, or I guess in the Fog of War, excuse me. 16 to 13, 12 to 5. It's really good. Jet Propulsion goes in. Tracer's here as well. Pulse Bomb thrown onto the ground, meant for Hogger. He is going to be fine backing behind the fort front gate. Tracer poking onto the sidewall here, trying to open up an opportunity to jump in and pressure the enemies a little bit further. ETC just... He does get cooldown reduction from, like, he gets 7 seconds off of the... Oh, I always forget. I think it's 12 seconds for Power Slide. Yeah. So this goes down to 5 seconds. So spamming Power Slide is honestly useful for ETC because he also gets Mana Refund as well, so long as he doesn't hit an enemy hero. Porky trolling? When is he not? Porky's just waiting for that game number 5. Oh, wait. Nope. Now that's a best of 3. Wait a second. It's a best of 3. Porky better not be trolling. They need to really make something happen here. Down all forts. Keeps remain. No structures taken down the right-hand side. Let's actually take stock of this. Gate's looking good. Gate's looking good. Gate's completely down. So bottom lane seems like the priority lane to push for the side of a Krankle Krew, but here's the issue, chat. As we take stock of the levels, it's 15 to 17, 15 to 18 actually, just about. So it's looking scary. It's looking really scary for Krankle Krew. They might be getting knocked out of this semifinal. Way behind, this looks pretty over. You're welcome to say that in chat. I personally, as a caster, never like to call games that way. It could be 5 to 30 in kills. I will still continue to cast this game. I'm not a fan of that. But you're welcome in chat to say that. But by all means, like, I don't want to discourage that. You're welcome to have your opinions in chat and stuff and such. But I think it's good practice on my end to just never do that, because you just never know. You just never know. Oh no! I should have just continued talking like they were kind of behind. Cure almost getting the Ancestral. Keep in mind, Ancestral is a 1 second delay. And it just like that Ancestral felt like 5 minutes had elapsed. Maybe not 5. Porky missing the shockwave. Tremor looking to chase in. No bless shield for 30 seconds. Good staggering blow up against ETC, who's able to power slide away. Oh yeah, absolutely, Kyle. But there's casters in multiple different games where they like, oh, it's pretty much over at this point. We're just going through the motions. I hate that. I hate that. You're there to cast. You're there to create a spectacle of whatever you're commentating on. If you're just gonna sit there and be like, it's over, yeah, you've kind of given up on your casting, in my opinion. Because even with a game that's over, there's still things you can practice as a caster. There's still things you can do. There's still things you can say. There's still analytics you can give. There's still a ETC stage dive into Kira that does take him down for the 15th kill on the side of Adventure scripted by Holpaka. 1% core incoming. Oh, I wish you didn't put the cap. A bolt of the storm away from Holpaka. Dragon's Arrow. Not onto any enemies. Pulse bomb from Tracer onto Porky as he's trying to get away, and he does go down. Cool down with a drain onto Tremor. Man, there was that fleeting moment of those couple kills. Good cleanse from Deviant, but it's not enough. Hanzo does go down. Bunker summoned by Blaze. He does have Fortified Bunker level 20. And this is Catapult fixated onto Keep. This is looking like this is a push to win. Yeah. I mean, Li Ming's back. Li Ming's back. A big pop-off from Li Ming would be huge here. But I don't think she's going to get it. Here looking to blink in. Looking to take down the Tracer. One reset could be a big moment, but they're just not finding that reset. Stage dive from ETC. Tracer does go down. That's going to be a follow-up kill, but 2%. Oh, no 1% core this time. At least from Adventure scripted by Holpaka. No, this is going to be map number 2 over the side of Adventure scripted by Holpaka. They take the series 2-0.